Stadium here on another Friday night. Tonight we'll have your Battling Billies playing Canyon Lake Hawks. In tonight's matchup,
Fredericksburg has won 4 games and lost 2 in the district, and in season play they have won 4 games, lost 5, and tied 1. Canyon Lake has not won any games and lost 6. For the season, Canyon Lake has won 3 games and lost 13.
we want to thank Security State Bank for sponsoring tonight's game through Billies.Live, and now we're going to hear from our other sponsors.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
When a community and school come together, classrooms become more than walls. They become places where students are inspired, teachers are empowered, and families feel connected.
Each year, though, millions of state dollars leave Fredericksburg ISD. That means outdated technology and frustrated classrooms. We can change that together.
The Fredericksburg Education Foundation is raising $500,000 to bring state-of-the-art technology to every classroom. Join us. Visit fisdkids.org/donate today.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers, to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And we're getting ready for kickoff. Fredericksburg in their home red and black uniforms, headed right to left on your screens. Canyon Lake in their white uniforms, headed left to right. Billy's maintaining possession here in the opening minutes. Some tidy passing. Christian tried to find a gap in the middle for Brian, but unfortunately, Canyon Lake cut the pass out, but the Billies have regained possession. Ball goes out of play for a Billies throw-in. That'll be taken by Jose Angel Ruiz. Billies drop the ball all the way back to their back line. Turn the ball over near midfield to Canyon Lake. Looking to regain possession here and have. Ball goes out of play for another Battling Billies throw-in. So what are you expecting to see tonight from the Billies, Brinley?
I think the Billies are going to maintain a lot of the possession in this game. We have a much better weather than Canyon Lake, and I expect the turnout will be a lot more focused on the Billies than Canyon Lake.
Yeah, so, the Billies kind of trying to build from their win from last week. Everyone in district had a bye on Tuesday, so everyone got a little bit of rest before beginning the second round of district play tonight. Canyon Lake with possession here near midfield. Billy slow down the attack, able to get some defenders back, and then win the ball again. They look to play quickly behind the back line of Canyon Lake. Billies do get the ball, now have the ball inside the box. Canyon Lake tries to clear, the Billies get the ball again. Still can't deliver a ball into the box. And the ball goes out of play for a Battling Billy throw-in. Alan Villa with possession of the ball.
Great pass. Just a little too much.
Billy's tried to exploit a little bit of an opening there in between the center backs for Canyon Lake. But as Brandley mentioned, the pass just had a little too much weight on it, and their keeper was able to gather the ball with no danger. Billies challenge him for the ball on the far side. Last touch goes off the Billies for a Canyon Lake throw deep in their own third. Ball falls to Allen.
Nice shot, so close, off the post.
Allen hasn't shied away from having a strike anytime somebody gives him space. I'd say inside the 20-yard line, which would be about 30 yards from goal. Canyon Lake tries to counter. Billies play the ball out for a Canyon Lake throw, which they take quickly. Heavy touch there by the Billies. Canyon Lake regain possession near midfield. However, Billies do have numbers behind the ball, but Canyon Lake continues to press. ball falls kindly to Canyon Lake, and they try their attempt from distance, and it flies well over the goal. Ball goes out for a Billy's goal kick. Billy send it long to Christian, who's beat the first man, can't beat the second, but the Billies gain the ball back. But Canyon Lake plays it out for another Billies throw-in. Billies have a player down. I couldn't see what happened on that play. Were you able to see anything, Brindley?
Looked like he got shoved when I think he went up for a header, and then he got shoved or just using the chest, but the ref said Canyon Lake got all ball, and he just thought the ref bit of it.
And the play has resumed, and he doesn't look to have been too hurt with a little one-touch pass there. Ball goes just out of the reach of Alan Villa. Now it's returned to Allen. Plays the ball out to Abraham into some space. Back to Allen, who then finds Jose Angel Ruiz. Gets the ball into the box and forces Canyon Lake to play it out for a Battling Billy corner kick. For those of you just joining us, we're just inside of 7 minutes into the first half. Score is 0-0. And the Battling Billies corner goes out for a Canyon Lake goal kick. Goalkeeper plays it long. Ball's up for grabs near midfield. Billies come away with it. Find Christian, who tries to turn through the defense. Turns it over. Allen has regained possession for the Billies, who then takes a misstep, stumbles, and loses possession. Billies force Canyon Lake to play backwards. Good possession there by the Billies here just in front of the home stands. Tried to find Christian Olvera in the middle of the box, but Canyon Lake played the ball out to escape that danger. However, the Billies will have another opportunity for a corner kick. Tonight's corner kicks are proudly sponsored by Security State Bank and Trust. Canyon Lake wins the first ball, tries to clear the ball out. Successfully does. Billies regain possession near midfield. Look to reload to find another attack. Heavy foul here by number 6 from Canyon Lake, who might find his way into the book early on. I believe the referees are just going to give him a verbal warning this time. And early on, I'd like to see that, as long as it's not dangerous play and no injuries, have a conversation, let them know that's too much, see what happens. Billy's try to play the ball in over the back line of Canyon Lake. Ball goes out of bounds for a Billy's throw. Canyon Lake regains possession in their own third, but the Billies keep pressure on. Play the ball into the box. Miss hit by Canyon Lake, which is gathered up by the goalkeeper. And again, that was not intentional play, and so goalkeeper can use his hands to handle the ball. Throws the ball out. Canyon Lake keeps possession, but the Billies regain it. A little bit of back and forth here, and Canyon Lake comes away. But the Billies are going to make sure that they are not able to go quickly. Canyon Lake finds some space just behind the left back of the Billies. But when they played it centrally, the Billies were able to gain possession. Alan Villa switches the field here. Billies keep trying the left side of the Canyon Lake defense, but so far tonight they've been resolute, and the Billies haven't been able to use their speed to get in behind them. Christian with some nice play there in the middle, beats a couple of defenders, but the third one sends the ball away. Billies regain possession. Ball goes out for a Canyon Lake throw. Jose Angel Ruiz tried to make it hard on the officials to make a decision there. He felt like maybe if he took it quickly enough, they'd allow us to have it. But the refs saw that it did go out on us and awarded the throw to Canyon Lake. Nice ball there by Brian. Trying to find Christian, but Canyon Lake's able to cut the pass out. They've got an opportunity. Well, they had an opportunity again. The Billies have really done a wonderful job the last two games in slowing down the attack so that they're able to get numbers behind the ball. Billies resetting here, playing the ball all the way back, trying to open up some space. And we find Brian, who plays the ball to Jose Angel Ruiz, who then finds Lester Molina in the midfield. Lester plays the ball back. Billy struggled to deal with it. Canyon Lake might have an opportunity here. But again, great team effort by the Billies. Brian looked to use the pressure from the defender against him and just let the ball run through and turn, but the ball goes out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. Billies regain possession from the throw-in. Neri tried a through ball that was kicked out of play by Canyon Lake. He'll now take the throw in for the Billies. Finds Lester Molina, who drops the ball back to him. Tries to find
Nice toss.
Christian in the middle. Christian felt like he was fouled from the back. Ref was in position. No foul. Play on. Allen tries a strike from distance, blocked by Canyon Lake. Billies regain possession, try to attack Canyon Lake's left flank and force a foul. And Allen will make his way over to the ball. What's he going to do here?
I think he's going to try and get into the box, possibly to Thiston.
He tried to play it quickly while no one was paying attention. but the ball goes out of play for Canyon Lake throw in. I agreed with you. I think everybody thought he was going to try to put the ball into the box wherever number 7, Christian, was located, but tried to mix it up and surprise Canyon Lake, but the ball goes out of play. Ball's out of play near midfield for a Canyon Lake throw. They opt to maintain possession by dropping it back. Billy's almost come away with an interception there. Canyon Lake might have an opportunity. 4 attacking players forward. 6 Billies are back. 7 Billies are back. Ball goes out for a Canyon Lake throw. Ball thrown to the Fredericksburg goalkeeper, and Isaac Perez decides to punt the ball out. Looking to find Brian. Unfortunately, Canyon Lake gains possession of the ball. Right now we're playing a bit of kickball, though. It's whoever can get to it. No one's bringing the ball down onto the pitch to maintain possession. Ball goes out of play for Canyon Lake throw. They take it quickly. Billy's say enough of that. Play the ball up to Christian, who tries to hold the ball up so that other Billies can join the attack. Couldn't get enough behind the ball. The Billies have maintained possession till they've hit it out now for a Canyon Lake throw near midfield. Now the ball's out of play for a Billy's throw. Canyon Lake draws a foul. We'll have a free kick now. They thought about taking it quickly, but have now changed their mind and sending people forward. This might be an opportunity for them to put people in the box. They look to chip it over the Billies' defense. Billies do an excellent job dropping back. Now they have a lot of space here. 5 Billies coming forward versus 5 Canyon Lake defenders. They look to switch the field, create an advantage. Canyon Lake getting numbers back now. Billies tried a diagonal to switch play, and that's intercepted by Canyon Lake. Only a partial clearance by the Billies lets Canyon Lake regain possession temporarily till Lester Molino wins it. Finds Alan Villa, who's dribbling forward now. Beats a couple of Canyon Lake defenders. Looks to find number 9, Brian Caminera. But Canyon Lake plays it out for a throw. Billies look to switch play. Ball falls to Christian. Quickly 3 Canyon Lake defenders surround him, clear the ball out. Just no time on the ball there. But Canyon Lake has found some space here on our left, their right. And they continue to advance the ball up our left flank. And we have to play the ball out in our defensive third for a Canyon Lake throw. Canyon Lake looks to chip the ball over, but it's a heavy touch. Goes out for a Battling Billy goal kick. Billies will take this opportunity to make a couple of changes. Lester Molina makes his way for Aaron Montoya. In center mid. Aaron on the ball now. Forces an errant pass from Canyon Lake. Billy's fine Christian, who tries to use his speed to get past Canyon Lake defender. Gets the ball into the box. Crosses the ball. What a defensive play by Canyon Lake. The Billies were there. Canyon Lake didn't let the ball go through to Brian, and they're able to clear it. The substitutes that came on the field for the Billies have a lot of energy and tried to win the ball back quickly for the Billies. Unfortunately, it was a little too much. Canyon Lake has a free kick. Their goalkeeper comes up to take the kick, send it a little bit further. Ball's won by the Billies. Keeper made his way quickly back into the box. Alan Villa tries to push the ball up the outside and then center it, but turns it over with that central pass. Bit of space now for Canyon Lake in the middle of the field.
Date ball.
As Brendan Lee mentioned, great ball there by Brian. Great run by Christian. Just couldn't get enough control on his shot. Sent it well over. Canyon Lake tries to maintain possession from the goal kick, but the ball goes out of play for a Billy's throw. Aaron finds Allen, who finds Brian, but the ball falls to the feet of the Canyon Lake defender, who's able to clear it for now. Canyon Lake maintains possession on our right side, their left. The ball does eventually go out of play for a Billy's throw. Correction, it's going to be a Canyon Lake throw. Or a Canyon Lake free kick. They found some space again behind our left back. Unable to do anything in that initial action, but the Billies do have to play it out for a throw. They try to throw it over our heads. We are able to get back. Allen using his pace now slows it down a bit so that others can join the attack. Great ball right there. Beats one Canyon Lake defender, beats a second. Ball's now gone out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. Billies look to make another change. Yep. They decide to keep Lester on the sidelines for now. Canyon Lake throws the ball in. Bit of a miscommunication there with Brian, who looked to play the ball back to his defense, but instead hit it out of bounds for a Canyon Lake throw. The Billies do regain possession temporarily from the throw in, then Canyon Lake plays us out of bounds. Billies have the near side overloaded. So now they're looking to switch play, possibly catch Canyon Lake in the transition from one side to the other. And a miss hit there on that cross, and the ball goes out for another Canyon Lake goal kick. And unlucky bounce finds its way to a Fredericksburg defender's hand, and so Canyon Lake will get a free kick here, about 45 yards outside of our goal. Again, they try to play the ball over the top of our defense. Defenders are there. What a ball there by Alan Villa. I don't think anyone thought it was going to get there, but it did. Billies then lose possession to Canyon Lake. But try to find Christian over the top. Christian now has possession of the ball just outside the box. Decides to have a hit. Ooh, Brindley, it looked like the goalkeeper struggled to see where that ball was coming from there.
Yeah, looked like he might have dropped it for a slight second, and bobbled it, but he was able to gain possession before anyone could dip back, there for an add-on shot.
And Christian wins a free kick for the Billies here, 35 yards or 32 yards from goal. I don't think Allen's going to try any tricks this time. What do you think, Brindley?
No, not after last time.
He's standing close to the ball right now. Decides to go ahead and take a few steps back.
He's probably going to shoot this one if I had to guess.
Eyeing up the target. Three-man wall for Canyon Lake. Ball goes directly into that wall. Billies regain possession, have some space here in front of the home stands, don't see it. Instead, try to attack Canyon Lake's left again. Ball does find its way to the Billies in the box, bouncing around in the box. Whistle has blown, but a corner has been awarded. Left-footed kick coming for the Billies. Will he try and get in? It goes near post, bounces around. No one's got possession. It's still bouncing around. Billies! Oh my goodness gracious. Billies had the best opportunity of the night. The ball just floats outside of the goal. Canyon Lake eventually is able to clear it for a throw. I say the best. That early hit off of the post was probably the best chance of the night. But we are still scoreless here with just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. Billies with another attempt on goal. That one was fairly tame and gathered up by the Canyon Lake goalkeeper, who looks to send this ball long with his punt. And long it is. It might go over the Billy's defense, they are able to drop back and regain possession. Little physical play there. Too physical from Canyon Lake as they go through the back of Allen Villa. Taken quickly by Juan Neri. Lester Molina there misjudged where that ball was going. Winds up in the back of 21 for Canyon Lake, and we'll have a Canyon Lake free kick. A little bit of a different position for Lester tonight. He started off in his traditional center mid role, but has now come out and is playing left mid for the Billies. Aaron Montoya, Juan Neri, and Alan Villa anchoring the center. Juan Neri with possession. Plays the ball out wide. Aaron Montoya had a heavy first touch there, turned it over. Canyon Lake looks to counter. Canyon Lake maintains possession. Ball is won by the Billies right back, who's now flying forward to join the attack. Billies do find Christian in some space. One man to beat. Finds Lester. Lester has a hit, deflects off of a Canyon Lake defender. Another bobble there by the Canyon Lake goalkeeper. But Billy was there to threaten. He gathers it up. Looks to distribute with his arm, but the ball, possession is gained by the Billies, who have the ball back into the box, have some space. Take a shot from near post. Saved by Canyon Lake's goalkeeper. Ball still in the box. Billies can't get enough behind that ball, and it floats into the hands of the Canyon Lake goalkeeper. Canyon Lake, maybe the most possession that they've played tonight. Billy's keeping them out around midfield though, and now do regain possession of the ball. Find some space on our right, Canyon Lake's left. But Canyon Lake does stop that attack again. For Billy's back, a couple of Canyon Lake attackers have joined the attack. Again, Canyon Lake tries the shot from distance outside and mishits it. Juan Neri with possession of the ball. Finds Lester here on the left flank. Allen hits the ball a little too far for Lester, and it goes out for a Canyon Lake throw. Canyon Lake doesn't allow the Billies to switch play. They gain possession here. Have two central players, but some staunch defending by the Billies. Again, sees Canyon Lake turn it over near midfield. They now commit the foul. Allen thinks about going quickly, plays it short instead to restart play. Billies might, no, every time I think they're going to find some success. Attacking on our right, Canyon Lake's left. The left back of Canyon Lake says not tonight. Juan Neri with some space. Tries a shot from distance. Ball goes well over the goal. And we're going to take a quick break as Canyon Lake opts to sub on this goal kick.
Back him up to the 35.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And we're back. Canyon Lake took a long goal kick. Went out of play for a Billy's throw, but Billy's turned the ball over from the throw-in. Canyon Lake tried to attack down our right, their left, but the Billies temporarily regained possession. Could have been trouble there for the Billies, but Canyon Lake's not able to do anything with it. Now the Billies attacking at pace. A misplay there. First one of the night by Canyon Lake's left back. Christian with the ball in the box. Allen shot from outside the box and goes out for a Canyon Lake goal kick. And I think the Billies have to be careful here because Canyon Lake's done a successful job of keeping us out of the net. The Billies have started to change how we're playing. Again, Billies with possession. We've maintained possession for much of this first half. Alan Villa with some space, looks to find Lester Molina, who just can't seem to find his footing over here as the left mid. Looks like Brian Carmenera is looking to come back on. However, the substitution's not granted to the Billies. Alan Villa a little frustrated with himself. Just 2 minutes left to play. Unsure if the Billies will be able to get this substitution in. Juan Neri looks to delay Canyon Lake's attack. Canyon Lake, though, plays the ball in. They're pressuring the Billies' defense. Billies have to opt to play the ball out for Canyon Lake throw deep in the Billies' defensive third. Canyon Lake taking their time on this throw-in. Find some space. Try to chip it over the Billies' defense. It's played out for another Canyon Lake throw. With just over 1 minute left to play in the first half, the score is currently 0-0. Billies get a bit lucky again as miscommunication and the goalkeeper didn't claim the original ball. Billies with a partial clearance. Canyon Lake shot partially deflected and then gathered up by Isaac, who punted the ball out. Canyon Lake won the ball near midfield, but the Billies have now found Christian in some space. Canyon Lake gets numbers back while Christian's trying to dance around a couple of them. He does maintain possession, makes it past two, makes it past the third. Finds a teammate who looks to return the ball to him. Ball is again cleared down to transportation. About 12 seconds left to go. Billies are going to have to hurry if they're going to get one in before the end of the half. And the players judged to be offsides, and that's going to do it. We're going to take a break from Battling Billy Stadium. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal.
Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring.
Welcoming.
Community.
Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
In the Texas Hill Country, no two properties or people are alike.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we don't take a cookie-cutter approach.
Whether you're buying or selling, our dedicated specialists walk with you through every detail from contract to closing.
Because real estate isn't just business, it's personal. And you deserve the confidence of expert guidance every step of the way.
The Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, local experts.
Trusted results.
If your project is a new barn dominion or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pan-side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
This is Matt Self with Fritztown Reds Baseball. Our J4 trailers are vital to our Fritztown Reds organization, full of pitching machines, L screens, balls, ball caddies, bats, helmets, buckets, catching gear, basically whatever it takes to practice for the game. Josh has been great, and there are so many local benefits to a local business, and he goes above and beyond anytime we call him and need anything. Price was a real hit also with us.
J4 trailer, now that's a home run.
When joint pain or injury threatens to slow you down, you deserve care that moves with you. At Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, we care for active families, student athletes, and weekend warriors with fellowship-trained expertise. From regenerative stem cell therapy to total joint replacement, we're here to help get you back to what matters. Now offering advanced surgical care at Legion Hill Country Surgery Center right here in Fredericksburg. World-class care right here at home.
Hill Country spirit, timeless elegance, jewelry that feels as classic as the land we love. Segner's Jewelers, where Hill Country heritage meets timeless beauty.
Quality dental care starts here at Creek Street Dental. Our services include wisdom tooth extractions, sedation dentistry, and dental implants delivered with the latest technology and a focus on patient comfort. Dr. McBride, Dr. Montgomery, and our team are committed to building lasting relationships and maintaining your family's best dental health. Visit us at the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
Before the walls go up, before the dreams take shape, there's the foundation. It's where strength comes from, where every inch matters, where hard work begins before the sun even rises. It's not just pouring concrete, it's building trust. We treat every foundation as if it were our own. Because when you start solid, you build for generations. Vineyard Concrete Construction.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Winter, spring, summer, fall, HCP has it all. Everything you need and want for any season. Fireplaces, fire logs, heating for your home, and fire pits for the yard. Indoor and outdoor grills. Propane for your grill, your home, or your RV. From A to Z, everything propane for all seasons. Just ask us. Find us online at hillcountrypropaneinc.com or come to the showroom at 1240 State Highway 16 in Fredericksburg. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
We're at halftime here at Battling Billies Stadium with tonight's soccer game between the Battling Billies and Canyon Lake Hawks. The score is currently 0-0 during the halftime break. Earlier tonight, I was able to ask Coach what his thoughts were so far on the season.
Yeah, season so far, it's been tight. It's been a really tough season. We've had really good competition and unexpected. A lot of the teams that we expected to compete better didn't, and a lot of the teams we expected to not be that good were actually really good. And there's just been very curious inconsistencies, or rather say really intense competition from the get-go, and that's been really great. And luckily we've been able to capitalize on over half of our games. Made a couple unlucky mistakes, but we're still holding really strong, so we're excited about the rest of the season. Last week's win was huge. We really looked really well that game. We practiced a lot of the set pieces during practice, and that translated to the game really well, so that helped us a ton. And honestly, playing in such a competitive district, it's fun. It keeps you on the edge of your seat every single.
All right, well, that was Coach discussing his thoughts on the season so far, and we'll be back from halftime in just over 2 minutes.
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome to Mr. Gatti's Pizza, your place to eat, relax, and have some fun. From hot, cheesy pizza fresh out of the oven to a full buffet loaded with your favorites, there's something for everyone. Grab your food and grab a seat to watch a family show or catch the game in our sports room. Then head to the game room where the fun never stops. Food, games, parties, and repeat is Mr. Gatti's Pizza.
Since 1923, Arrowhead Bank has proudly served the Texas Hill Country with a commitment that never wavers to be safe, sound, and here when you need us. From traditional banking services to innovative digital products, we've got you covered wherever you go. Our success is built on personal relationships with our customers and involvement in our communities. For more than 100 years, we've been an enduring presence in the Texas Hill Country, and we're not planning on going anywhere. Arrowhead Bank, for a better brand of banking. Member FDIC.
DR Welding and Construction is proud to serve the Texas Hill Country as your premier choice for metal building construction. We use high-quality, American-made materials and take pride in precise, detailed workmanship on every project. From carports and horse barns to barns with living quarters, equipment sheds, and airplane hangars, we build it to last. Call DR Welding and Construction today, and let's get started on your build.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at Moore Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back here live at Battling Billy Stadium with Billies.Live, bringing you tonight's game between Battling Billies and Canyon Lake, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. Again, Canyon Lake is in their visiting white uniforms with green numbers. The Battling Billies are in their red and black uniforms. Canyon Lake will get to take the opening kickoff of the second half. And we were all a bit anxious to get started as all of the players found their way onto the pitch. Goalkeepers signaled ready for play, but unfortunately, we didn't have any refs. So the refs have now made their way out onto the field. And as they're making their way out onto the field, really, how difficult is it as a player to come off a game where you beat the team that is in first place in district, and you've got to come with that same energy when you're playing the team that's currently sitting in last?
Well, a lot of the time you tend to get cocky and not do as well against a poor team, or you can try your hardest, but just like what's happening right now, just can't find the back of the net.
All right, Canyon Lake tries to possess early on, and Alan Villa seems to have found the energy that he was lacking at the end of the first half. Canyon Lake has to foul him. Billy's look to play it quickly from the free kick. And misjudged it. Ball goes out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. And playing a bit of ping pong again here near midfield, back and forth between each team. Canyon Lake squeezes their outside players centrally to try and eliminate some of that space that the Billies had come accustomed to in the first half. Brian Bermudez has to play the ball out for a throw, as Canyon Lake's already shown a little more aggression in this half, committing a few more numbers forward. Billies are going to need to find a goal and find it early. Christian sees an opportunity here, although it takes real heavy touch at the end as he tries to get around the last defender. Canyon Lake clears the ball out for Billy's throw. Christian throws the ball back all the way to Juan Neri. Creates some space with a turn, returns the ball to Christian, who's trying to make a move on the defender. Gets the ball into the box, and it's cleared out for another Battling Billies corner, brought to you tonight by Security State Bank and Trust. Billies try and play it short. It's bounced around by a couple of Canyon Lake defenders before it's claimed by the Canyon Lake goalkeeper.
In the first half, the Billies have had 8 shots, with 3 of them being on target, and had 3 corners, Well, Canyon Lake has had 4 shots that have been on target with 0 corners.
And Billy's regain possession, find the ball, find some space. Canyon Lake's right, their right back does win it, clears the ball out. Possession's regained by the Billies. Waneri has a lot of space here now in the midfield. Dribbles forward, finds Lester Molina, who's returned to his central role after a first half experiment that didn't lead to too much attack for the Billies. Some physical play back and forth. Eventually Canyon Lake wins the foul as Abraham got a little too physical. And Canyon Lake looks to send this free kick long. They do find a player who's got some space. Again, they try a shot from distance. That one's blocked by the Billies. Billy's slow to push up. And Canyon Lake, again, showing a bit more aggression with a little more high pressure than they showed in the first half. And they've regained possession now in midfield. Turn the ball over to the Billies. Some nice dribbling there by Brian. Cuts the ball inside. Finds Abraham in some space over here on our right, who then finds Lester with a nice forward run. And the Billies have won the second corner of the first half. Sorry, of the second half. And again, tonight's Billies corner kicks are brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. Billies again try to play it near post. It's headed out by a Canyon Lake defender. Goes out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. They again look to take it quickly. Juan Nery's worked his way back to his defensive mid-roll, wins possession, finds Lester Molina. Ryan Bermudez tries to play the ball behind the Canyon Lake defense, and they have to play the ball out for a Battling Billies throw deep in Canyon Lake's defensive third. Another throw in for the Billies. And yet another throw in. Lester Molina tried to win the ball back quickly after a turnover. Too aggressive there with his tackle. Referee having a word with him. And just like in the first half, again, good job of just talking to the player, letting him know, calm down a bit, and not having to show any cards. Canyon Lake have been playing a 4-2-3-1 with 4 defensive players, 2 defensive center mids, 3 attacking center mids, 1 central to support a single striker up high. The Billies continue to use their preferred 4-1-4-1 system with a lot of fluidity there. At times, it can resemble a 4-3-3 when we're on the attack. With Juan Neri holding that deeper anchor position. Great ball over the top to Christian, who can't bring it down. Tries to hit it on the half volley and slices it off the top of his foot.
This game hasn't seemed to go the way we've wanted it right now. We've had numerous shot opportunities and just haven't been able to make them count.
Manuel Antonio Rivera comes on for Abraham here at right mid. And Aaron Montoya returns to the central mid role for Lester Molina. Christian with a nice move there. Gets in past the Canyon Lake defense, puts the ball across the box. Giovanni Rivas' first touch of the night. I know he wishes he could have that one back. I can't even imagine coming in and having nothing but a wide open net for your first touch, mishit it, and ball did come back out of the box for Alan Villa, who also had a nice hit, but that one was headed off the line by a Canyon Lake defender. A little more energy now out of the Billies as they see an opportunity. And that was a missed foul there on Christian, but the Billies have the ball in the box still. Oh my goodness gracious, wide open opportunity again, but the first touch was just a heavy touch. Ball goes out of play for another corner, brought to you by Security State Bank and Trust. Billy's looking for that first opportunity to get a goal in the back of the net, as they've had all of the attack for most of the night. Great ball. That was one of the best corners of the night, sent in with some pace. That went off the head of a Canyon Lake defender. Billies take their second corner quickly, and Canyon Lake is able to clear the ball out for a Battling Billies throw-in. Ball won by Aaron. They try to find Brian Carmenera in the box. Can't quite gain possession, and the ball goes out for a Canyon Lake goal kick. Christian Olvera brings that ball down. Tries to dribble through too tight of a space, turns it over. Canyon Lake looks to get it forward quickly, but again, Juan Neri there makes them turn around to restart their attack. Canyon Lake with a 2v1 opportunity here. Takes a shot from distance. Isaac Perez, I'm not sure if he would have been there or not. He went all out to make sure he was. The ball was wide of the frame. That's where you've got a feeling that I don't think tonight's game is going to end in a 0-0 draw. Billies need to find the back of the net quickly. Canyon Lake is getting a bit more aggressive as this game continues on and finding some real opportunities for an upset here at Battling Billy Stadium. Ball's out of play for a Billy's throw in the attacking third. Look to find Christian Olvera in the middle of the box. Not able to find him. Billy's win a throw in and look to make a substitution. Number 14, Manuel Antonio Rivera, is going to make way. For number 12, Abraham. Abraham finds Alan Villa, who drops the ball back to him. Abraham tries to play across, mishits it a bit, and it's just a slow roller towards the near post, gathered up by the Canyon Lake goalkeeper, who's looking to now send it long. His punt goes over on Neri's head, but not over our center backs. But we are having to track the ball back now, as they did find a little bit of space over the top. But we've now regained possession near midfield. Quickly double teaming Christian Olvera, no time or space on the ball. Alan Villa lets that ball run on, and Brian Carminera puts them under pressure. Billy's might have an opportunity here. Allen with the ball in the box. Allen with a shot near post, saved by Canyon Lake's goalkeeper. Billy's again send the ball across the box. This one's cleared out by Canyon Lake for another Battling Billy's Corner, brought to you tonight by Security State Bank and Trust. Billy's whipped this corner in, and it finds the back of the net off of a Canyon Lake defender. Own goal for the Billies, and we're going to take a quick break.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
And we're back. We've got just over 24 minutes to play. Referee having a few words with players from each team. As Canyon Lake has gone all out in defending tonight. Again, a couple of great saves. Billy's unlucky with a couple of balls. One off of the post, and in the end, the first goal comes off of a Canyon Lake own goal, but the Billies now have the lead 1-0 with 24 minutes to play in the second half. Juan Neri tries a spin pass and turns the ball over. That's not normally his style. He does work his way back, forces Canyon Lake to play it wide. They do find some space back in the middle. They try to take a shot from distance. Canyon Lake looking to get an equalizer back as early as they can, but Christian Olvera has some space here. One little move creates even more space. Plays the ball to Brian, who mishits that return pass. The Billies look to keep it down in Canyon Lake's half. They do. Miscommunication there as the Billies attacking player went ahead and sent the ball into the box, and the Billies attackers were all just outside the box. Canyon Lake sends it forward. Possession going back and forth between each team here near midfield. Billies now have gained possession. Switching play to just in front of the home stands here. Great pressure there by the Billies. Find Christian Olvera, who shoots from distance, goes just wide, just out of the outstretched fingertips of the goalkeeper for a Canyon Lake goal kick. Billies get possession near midfield. Some nice moves there by Brian, creates some space. Christian Olvera with some space has a hit with his left from distance, and that one goes just wide as well. The goalkeeper was not going to get that one if it had been on target. In other district play tonight, Marble Falls was taking on Wimberley. No score reported in that game. And Davenport taking on Bandera. No score available in that game either. Billy's with a free kick here. Christian Olvera decides to take it, keeps it on the ground. Definitely not what he intended to do. Substitution for Canyon Lake. Christian Olvera tries to find Alan Villa in the box. Allen's unable to redirect the direction of that header, and it goes out for a Canyon Lake goal kick. The Lady Billies traveled to Canyon Lake this evening, and were looking to rebound from their first round loss to Canyon Lake. But unfortunately, they trail 0-3 at halftime in Canyon Lake. The Lady Billies currently sit in the final playoff spot for their district, as Wimberley is undefeated in first place. Canyon Lake on the girls' side only has one loss in second place. Long Creek was 500 after the first round of district play and they're in third place. And the Lady Billies beat Davenport, as did the boys last Friday night. And although they're tied with Davenport, that head-to-head gives the Lady Billies the tiebreaker for now. But we've had a back and forth game, although the Billies had dominated possession early on. They were unable to find the back of the net, despite outshooting Canyon Lake nearly 2-1. And in this half, it's been even more than that. The Billies did take the lead 1-0 off of an own goal from a corner kick. But now Canyon Lake has an opportunity from 40 yards out. I think he's looking to shoot this ball the way he's approached it a couple of different ways, a couple of different times. He does strike it. And it goes well wide. Canyon Lake with another change. And with that substitution, the Billies opt to send this goal kick long. Could be an opportunity here for the Billies.
Goal!
Goal! Christian Olvera for your Batlin Billies. They take a 2-0 lead. And now another word from our sponsors.
Do you ever feel like we've waited too long to plan all this stuff?
Every day. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
It's never too late to take the next step in the right direction. From retirement planning to investment guidance, Joseph Financial Partners brings clarity and peace of mind.
I'm so glad we made the call.
Me too. Go Billies. Joseph Financial Partners, helping families plan with confidence since 1994.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
And we're back as play resumes. Batlin Billies have a 2-0 lead now on the Canyon Lake Hawks, with just over 16 minutes to play in the second half. Foul there by the Billies, and Canyon Lake will try to take this free kick fairly quickly. Not a great angle on this one, so he's going to look to put the ball in the box. Canyon Lake puts a lot of players on the back post. He sends it in. Isaac Perez tries to claim it. Misses it slightly. Canyon Lake attacking player was unable to see the ball, and the Billies were able to clear it. Billies with possession here, just in front of the home stands. 5 attacking Billies players versus 4 Canyon Lake defenders. Tried to find Christian Olvera there in the box. And some good defensive play there by Canyon Lake to shepherd the ball out for a Canyon Lake goal kick. First ball won by Alan Villa, but then Canyon Lake has gained possession. They opt to keep the ball up in the air instead of bringing it down on the turf. And that allows the Billies to now have possession. Play the ball into Christian Olvera, who has created some problems for Canyon Lake lately. Gets the ball into the box. Alan Villa looks to have a shot from just outside of the 18. Got a little under it and sent it wide and high. That was some great play there by number 9, Brian Camarena. as he was very selfless and tried to set his teammate up for a great shot. Alan Villa has now gained possession of the ball. Plays the ball out wide. We've got a substitution by both teams. As Abraham Pargas Rodriguez makes way for James Symington. Correction, that's Angel Valdez de la Cruz. Got a foul by Canyon Lake just outside of the box. Christian Olvera and Alan Villa having a conversation about what to do with this free kick. Canyon Lake goes ahead and commits 3 to the wall. And both Christian and Alan make way for Can't see his number here. Let's see. Made way for Giovanni Rivas to take that kick. And Giovanni tried to get it up and over the wall, and it just went up. Alan Villa with some space. Finds an open teammate who returns the ball to him. Nice turn. Continues to dribble through the Canyon Lake defenders. Plays the ball out wide. And did not realize that his left mid had squeezed in to try to support the central attack. The ball goes out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. We'll have another throw here from Canyon Lake. Let's try a 1-2 up the far sideline. But the ball goes out of play for another throw. We have just over 10 minutes left to play in this game. And the Billies currently have a 2-0 lead. So they'd like to get one more in the back of the net before the final whistle. Alan Villa judged to have stepped on the foot while trying to win the ball. And Canyon Lake has a free kick near midfield. And they're still reluctant to send numbers forward, even though they trail 2-0. They keep 4 defenders back. Play the ball into the box. Won by Juan Neri. And the Billies just clear the ball. Now Canyon Lake's defender is willing to come forward. Slips and falls to the turf. They regain possession though. Billies don't give him time, win the ball. And now we've got a 3v3 situation. Brian Caminera with some space. finds Christian Olvera. And another save by the Canyon Lake goalkeeper to keep this one within reach for them. He plays the ball out via throw. Canyon Lake then turns it over. Billies have possession, looking for another opportunity. Alan Villa gets out of trouble but isn't able to find Christian Olvera, but Christian Olvera fights for the ball, maintains possession for the Billies, who then sends the ball in to number 4, Jose Angel.
Goal! That was a nice shot. Amazing passing by all by all of the offense.
And we'll take another break.
Security State Bank and Trust is service.
Growing. Connected.
Strong. Reliable. Local. Personal.
Inspiring.
Committed.
Accommodating.
Adaptable.
Caring.
Welcoming.
Community. Family.
Security State Bank and Trust, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Member FDIC.
And we're back. And the Billies have taken a 3-0 lead here with just over 8 minutes to play in the second half. Canyon Lake goalkeeper with the ball. Distributes with a throw. Canyon Lake turned the ball over to Alan Villa, who's going to have a shot from distance. Deflects off of a Canyon Lake defender. Could have created another own goal scenario there. The ball does go out of play for yet another Security State Bank and Trust corner. Billies have had a few of these corners come up just short. They have had one corner go in for their first goal of the evening. This corner again goes near post and is sent out of play by Canyon Lake. Billies might change this one up just a little bit. We've got more numbers a little further back. They had 3 players on the near post. This one does go further in to back post and in for another Battling Billies goal! 4-0 with 7 minutes to play. What another opportunity, or what a wonderful goal by the Billies from those wonderful corner opportunities. Again, opting to go to the back post instead of the near post. What did you think about that one, Brindley?
That was an amazing play. He did really good just to one-touch it. He had open net. The keeper was on the near post. Keeper had no chance of getting to that one. And just amazing shot.
Canyon Lake takes the kickoff quickly, but turns the ball over to the Billies, who have a newfound energy after scoring a couple of goals here in the last couple of minutes to put this one out of reach, seemingly, for Canyon Lake. Canyon Lake's defenders had made a valiant effort all night as the powerful attack of the Billies just could not find the back of the net at all in the first half, and Canyon Lake had a couple of opportunities early in the second. But here in the final 10 minutes of play, the Billies offense has found a way to, again, just continue to put the ball in the back of the net and seemingly take the air out of the Canyon Lake defense. Ball goes out of play here for a Billies throw in our attacking third. Christian tries to lift the ball over the top. Oh no, that was Giovanni there. Tried to lift the ball over the top. Canyon Lake was able to cut that pass out. Allen and James Symington has found his way onto the field tonight. Thought he had won the Billies a free kick just outside the box. The ref said play on. Canyon Lake sends the ball long, but the Billies defenders are back. Billies have regained possession near midfield, although they do turn it over. But Giovanni Rivas there to send the Canyon Lake Hawks back in the other direction. Nice win there midfield by Allen. Plays the ball out wide to James Symington, who isn't able to get possession of that ball. It goes out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. Juan Neri there, James Symington with a nice move near midfield. And he finds Angel Valdez de la Cruz, who then tries to find Christian Olvera, but the ball, again, a little overhit. Canyon Lake looks for the restart from the throw. James Symington with enough pressure to make them play backwards, and James Symington comes away with an interception. Finds Christian Olvera, who has a lot of space, one-on-one, slows the ball down, looking for more space, tries to cross the ball to Angel de la Cruz, who tries the first time hit and goes off of the field goal post, out of play for a Canyon Lake goal kick. And the keeper rushed his kick on that one and sent it right out of play for Battling Billy's throw in. Billies have been excited in the last 2 minutes from a couple of goals to pull apart from Canyon Lake with a 4-0 lead currently. Although Canyon Lake with an opportunity here in the final 2 minutes. They've got numbers forward, and they did get behind the Billies' defense, but too early. And we've got an offsides kick coming up. Juan Neri goes ahead and sends the ball forward to Allenville. They've now found the feet of Christian Olvera, who plays the ball into space. 3 attacking players around him. What a shot by Christian, but again, off the post. Allen tries another powerful shot off of a foot of a Canyon Lake defender. Miscommunication there by the Billies as we look to switch play. Canyon Lake regains possession momentarily, but James Symington puts high pressure. Does not back down. But the ball does go out of play for a Canyon Lake throw. And they lose possession near midfield. Although the Billies lose it now. And Canyon Lake have a 4v4 situation currently. But the Billies force them to play it backwards. James Symington finds a teammate in space. The Billies keep Canyon Lake under pressure here in the final minute. Billies have a strike from distance off of a Canyon Lake defender. Alan Villa looks to settle play, who's then kicked by a Canyon Lake defender. He does take it quickly, finds James Symington in space. James with one move, finds a teammate in the middle. Allen decides to have a hit from distance. Final seconds tick down off the clock, and there's the final whistle. Billies win 4, Canyon Lake Hawks 0. What did you think of tonight's game, Brindley?
The Billies played amazing. We had possession most of the game. Even after being tied 0-0 at halftime, we came back after half, got that own goal, got some energy back, and then got multiple other goals that followed.
The win temporarily puts the Billies in first in district play as we await the results of the rest of the district. Again, this is the first game of the second round of district play, and the top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs. Very tight race moving forward. That's one thing that Coach continues to highlight week in and week out. Every game matters. I know he was frustrated with the first half, but has to be excited about how they responded in the second half and excited about their opportunity Tuesday as they travel for their next district opponent. That's all for tonight from Battling Billy Stadium. Again, we thank Security State Bank and Trust for bringing you tonight's game, and all the Battling Billy Live sponsors for bringing Battling Billy sports to each of you. Thank you and good night.